Hey everyone, Rezone here, back with another video. Previously, we showcased some Race and Rescue Line characters, and now we're going to go back in time a bit more old school and with Doc Hudson's era of racers. So here we have a 2-pack with Doc Hudson himself in Fabulous Hudson Hornet form, dirt race form with some dirt decals, as well as Clovis Rider. We also have another character, this one's much rarer, this one's Joe Don Jackson, who's pretty hard to find. And I also have some other characters from that era here to showcase a bit as well. We have Smokey, who was Doc's crew chief, as well as friends like River Scott, and some background characters from his era, such as Jet Robinson. And here we also have Caleb Worley. And a neat fact about some of these is all of the racers here, they actually have their names imprinted on the sides. Previously in like Queen's generation, for example, if you look very closely on the top here, it does show Lightning McQueen's imprint, but only a few characters had things like that. A lot of the background racers never had their names, so it's nice to see that the names are imprinted on all of these racers we have here. And of course, Smokey, who's a crew chief, has his garage on his side. So let's begin. Let's start with Joe Don Jackson. You can also see a lot of the racers from this era are much different from the McQueen era. Here we have McQueen. We can see McQueen's colors are much more flashier. Here we have much more like old school colors. Exception of River Scott, maybe a lot of them are slightly duller tones on purpose. We can see this really clearly here. See, he's number 7, the one we just opened. Potatoes on the side, Garage and Gas, Southern Special, motor oil on the sides as well. A couple of decals, we see their shaping is much more that old school style as well. And just in general, we see that retro theming for these older racers. It also has Southern Special on the back, which is neat to see some words in that cursive font. And as a comparison to McQueen, who's a much more brighter red, this is a much more like duller maroon brownish color, black on the top. Whereas McQueen's flashy red, yellow colors. You can definitely see how over time the styling changed for all these companies for the racing. Now we also have Doc, the main fan favorite character, as well as Clovis Rider, another racer from that era. See, Doc is in his Fabulous Hudson Hornet form. This is very similar to his Cars 1 form as well as the Cars 3 flashback form. You can see the dirt aspect on the sides of the wheels. It's much more brown here above those red wheels. Same on the back. And outside of that, he's very similar to his Fabulous Hudson Hornet form that we see in Cars 1 and Cars 3 flashback. We also see this twin H-power on the front, which is much more similar to the Cars 3 form. 51s across the top, similar to Cruz Ramirez's number. And a similar number here, instead of 51, we have number 41, which is Clovis Rider. You can see he's in this black and yellow theme. Larry's Auto Parts on the side. Both sides are very similar. So see like a car barbecue on the front, which is kind of fun. So a bunch of little decals in that retro style again. And here with Jet Robinson as well as Caleb Worley and River Scott. You can see overall that all of these have a bit more simplistic on the decals compared to a lot of like Cars 3 racers like McQueen, or even this rally form of like Chickix, or this form of Chickix where much more logos, much more brighter colors in the new generation, as the old school generation had their much more retro styling, which is really unique to the Cars 3 flashbacks. So that's all for the video today. Hope you enjoyed these new releases. We got the 2-pack with Doc and Clovis Rider, as well as this neat single over here for number 7. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please stay tuned for more videos. If you please like, subscribe, and comment so I can get more content out. And bye everyone.